Pisces, and welcome to my channel. My name's Heaven and I am a tarot reader and a shadow worker. I'm working on becoming an intuitive coach, and I'm here to give you your new moon reading. I totally forgot what I was gonna say. So with the new moon, we are in Taurus. So we've been in a lot of slow, steady energy for a while, a lot of physical energy here in the physical realm. So we're talking about our five senses, the way that we perceive the world around us, the way that we use our body, the way that we touch things, feel things, smell things, taste things, all of that. With that, we're also talking about our relation to security, stability, and success. We have a black moon Lilith that's coming up that is bringing up some dark hidden shadow parts of our pleasure centers, our sensuality, our sexuality, and how that relates back to the Taurus energy or the stable, secure. So how can we live a life that's secure, stable, and also fun? Essentially, because we are physical beings and we're here to experience the physical realm. All right, so with that being said, this new moon reading is a 5-card reading. If this does not resonate with you, please check out your moon, your sun, your rising, and your Venus. If none of those resonate with you, then please head over to my website or shoot me an email or comment on here or whatever, and we can set up a one-on-one reading. And remember, these are general readings, so whatever resonates, please take that. If it doesn't resonate, leave that. It's not for you. Sharing is caring. If you get any messaging off the cards, because here in a little bit I'll point you down. If you get any messagings on something I don't touch on, remember that is for you. Your intuition is your biggest guide, especially you, Pisces. You're fucking psychic as hell. Very dream intuitive. Okay? So is there anything else I want to touch on? Oh, tarot is bringing up energies into the from the subconscious into the conscious. So know that I'm giving you the coding for the healing. It is your job to embody that coding. So take some time tonight, especially with the new moon tonight, May 11th, or 3 days after. It's fine. The energy is still going at play. Sit down and really hermit yourself. And isolate and kind of think about some of the things that I'm bringing up, or the things that come up for you while you're watching this. Maybe journal about it, meditate on it, whatever it is you need to do to really flow through that energy, and then do some body work. So dancing, yoga, or go for a walk, whatever that needs to be, just to get that energy moving, okay? Is there anything else? Oh, this is a 5-card spread that I made up myself. I had some help. I looked at a bunch of spreads and I didn't like any of them, so I just kind of mashed them all together and made my own. So if you want the spread, it is down below in the description box. Go ahead, use that if you'd like, with your own ritual. Use it on other people. I don't care. It is there for you. It is a tool, so please use it. Yeah, I think that's it, Pisces. I think we will get into it. All right. So the first card is the seed, the intention that we are planting, or our truest desires. Yes. Oh, nice. So for some of you, it's moving, for sure. The soil, this is what we need to surround ourselves with in the physical realm, in order to, there's hair in my cards. Lion's mane, I know. So the third card is the shadow, the thing that you need to be pulling out in order to nourish the seed. We got a Pisces new moon. Oh yeah, that's great. I'm gonna flip that too. All right. Being open-minded, for sure. For sure. Got some structure there. All right, so 4, we have the sun. That is what is going to light up the shadow for you, and also what is going to nourish that seed or that intention. Jesus, that card was gonna rip in half. It wanted out so bad. All right, and then that one too. Okay, cool beans. All right, and then the last one is the blossom. So this is the outcome of this energy at play if you do the healing work that you need to. Ooh, and we had 5,000 pop out. Yeah. So I'm gonna use all these. I'm gonna use all those. Dang, Pisces. Okay. I love this. I love this energy. My mom's a Pisces. All right, so I'm going to point you down and I'm going to have you look at what I'm looking at. All right. Okay, so we have our seed in the center. We got our sun, what we're pulling out of our shadow, our soil, and our blossom. So we'll get into this seed. And this is also part of the blossom. This is this full thing that came out right now. All right, so we have the Chariot and the Empress. Let me kind of look at these for a second. Let me get some feel on this. What is that? A Gemini sign? Is that a Pisces sign? I think that's a Pisces sign. It is a Pisces sign. That's fucking funny. Okay, so the Chariot, it's actually got a Pisces sign right up here. So that's really great. Our seed or intention is definitely finding movement within self, finding movement maybe in the physical world. You are moving, you are traveling, you are leaving. Maybe you're planning some sort of vacation. Maybe you are planning on a move of some sort, moving jobs, some sort of change is coming in, and it's something that you've been working on. Maybe it's a balance of self too. We have a black and a white, I forget what those things are called right here. So that's a balance of our light and our dark right now. We also have a crescent moon in here, which, oh, we have two of them. Nice. So we have a crescent moon, which means we are going through phases. We are going through chapters in our life. So we are moving through some things. I think this traveling, whatever it is, the Empress, it has to do with seeing nature, going out in nature, seeing new things, experiencing new things. The Empress, she is kind of the mama earth card for me. She is the one that gives birth to new creation, to new life. She is the life force, the ebb and flow, and being really centered in that. This is also like very divine feminine to me. She rules, but in a more feminine way than, like, let's say the Empress. I think those are like more divine counterparts. So she is a ruler with a kind fist. She is one that's very intuitive. She just kind of taps into things and knows things, and then goes from a place of that. She's very centered. You can see that she's looking onto the present moment right now. So I feel like you are trying to make changes or moves in your life, but doing it and controlling these moves with a very feminine touch, without any sort of like almost like a daydreamy quality about it, like a Pisces energy about it, like going through change and going through transformation and moving into new places in your life and really embodying that feminine way to do things instead of being so controlling and rigid all the time like the Emperor would be. Okay? So I think that's like our intention is to go with the flow in a very feminine, divine way. Also spend time in some nature. We'll talk about some meditation tips on that here in a bit. The soil that we need to surround ourselves with, 10 of Wands. So this is a lot of hard work. This is also a completion card, 10. 10 is completion. Wands are about our desires, the things that we wish for, the things that we hope for, that lights our fucking fire. You see a woman here who is bent over with lots of sticks on her back. This to me is always a card that represents like, take off everyone else's expectations, take off everyone else's opinions, ideas. The Empress is someone that doesn't really listen to a lot of other people. She listens to more of her intuition. So quit listening to the people around you and their ideas about you. Really become more aligned with self and take off the shit that you are carrying that's not yours, because the things that are on your back you are carrying up to the village so that you can create what it is that you truly have been working hard for and wanting or desiring. Maybe it's this move, this challenge that you're going through, moving jobs, moving businesses, moving homes, going on vacation, whatever it is. Make sure that you aren't taking anyone else's shit with you, that you are surrounded by your shit, but also know that it's going to be hard work. Remember that this is a dream that you've had or a daydream that you've had, but in order to put that into fruition, you are going to have to do the work. Okay? It's not just going to magically happen. So now we're pulling out the shadow. So the shadow here, we have the Queen of Swords, and we also have the Harem. So for a lot of people, to me, this looks like some past wounding that we have from when we were in childhood, maybe from a mother type figure that was very rigid, very high strung, very controlling, very manipulative, very intelligent, really used her strength and her put up boundaries with her words. Okay, but this was a person that was very manipulative. This might be an old version of self. This is something that you're holding on to, that you used to be like. And that has kind of warped and made your traditions, your values, your morals not work in your best favor, because they are beliefs that are no longer true. They do not hold any weight anymore. So whoever this person was in your life, or if this was a version of you, these are things that you need to wade through and let go of, bring up into the consciousness, and be able to really look at these aspects and say, where am I holding things that do not serve this movement or this change, or this Empress energy that I'm walking into? What does not serve me anymore? What do I still hold on to? Especially when it comes to security, stability, movement. I see this movement card in here. So when we're in this Taurus energy, I'm thinking about the security and stability. Like, how can we move from a sense of security and stability? How can we accept change? How can we make change happen and still feel secure and stable? Okay, so whatever this is right here, this is what's being pulled out of you. You might notice that, like, maybe you have some more thoughts right now going on saying that you are not capable of it, that you have bad karma coming your way, that you blah blah XYZ, whatever it is that you're telling yourself. Know that this is coming from a warped place. This is not truth, okay? The things that are going to bring that out, it's like you have a toxic Queen of Swords in your past, but you need to bring out a divine King of Cups. Okay, divine King of Cups. So to me, this would be like complete opposite. This is coming from a place of intelligence, of logic, of rationality, where this is coming from a place of feeling, of knowing. Even though this is a masculine card, this is a very emotional, intuitively emotional card. Like, he embodies his emotions as they come. He can get vulnerable and still be a king. He really holds space for that masculine, but also the flowy feminine of emotions in general, because I feel like emotions for me are very feminine, and that might just be a social construct, but who knows. Write a comment if you agree or disagree. Help me figure that one out. Anyway, so it looks like to me also that this could be somebody that embodies a lot of this, that is coming in to kind of help you heal some of this Queen of Swords energy, or this is something that you really need to embody. It looks like some divine masculinity needs to come in to kind of help heal some of that toxic femininity that you have in order to step into this Empress. Because this masculinity right here, again, I'm telling you, this is a very intuitive, emotional person. Very intuitive, even though masculine still gets things done and still looks in the present, kind of categorizes his emotions a little bit to let him know what is best suited where and how to utilize those emotions. So this is someone that's either coming in, or someone that has come in already, or something that you need to embody, because then we also got the Magician on top of that for the Sun card. So again, how is this going to help you how is this going to help? Is going to help light up this darkness over here by tapping into these emotions, and then it's also going to help fertilize or water. That's the word I'm looking for. Water these seeds that you have been planting already, okay? For some reason, I'm getting like father figure, like you had a toxic mother figure, but you had a divine father figure almost, and you need to tap into more of that energy and remember how that person navigated through this toxic femininity a little bit. Maybe that's maybe what I'm saying. Or maybe you just have a really great partner that does really great when you are in these toxic parts of self, and so really tap into that emotionally. Maybe this is also an energy that you need to call on. like father of emotions, father of emotions. I just keep getting that. Okay, anyway, back to this. Magician. So also creating things, really tapping in and alchemizing the energies that you have around you are really going to help you heal a lot of this. So, and make this come to fruition. So know that you are a creator. Know that you do have these stable emotional realms now that you didn't have in the past, and that things are going to be created in a different manner than they used to be. As long as you are pulling out these blocks that you have and creating from a very authentic place, a very emotionally aligned place. That is how it's going to help heal this shadow and also manifest this right here. This very intuitive process of moving and changing. Okay? All right. Sorry, that was a lot. I got off on many tangents on that card. All right, so let's go into our blossom, which is our big guy over here. We got a lot going on. So our blossom, our outcome is the High Priestess. Everyone's walking into this energy, and I really fucking love this because this is a leader or a teacher. So either a leader or a teacher is going to come into your life because of the things that you're going through. Maybe you're searching for a different job, a different study. Maybe you're trying to go back to school. Know that that is coming into play here, that you will be granted a very great mentor or teacher or leader or whatever it is in your life. This is also could be you really embodying this. And this right here is putting up boundaries, because again, you're carrying a lot of things on your back that are not yours. Putting up boundaries and in a divine loving way, out of your own values, out of your own traditions, out of your own morals, because you are kind of a leader in sense to either a group of friends, maybe you're a mom. There are things going on that you have to kind of take a leadership role into, and know that you can lead from a very aligned place if you let go of whatever you're holding onto in this shadow over here with this Queen of Swords and this harem. Okay? That is kind of what you're stepping into. And for that is going to bring you a lot of gratitude, a lot of celebrations, a lot more soul-aligned friendships and things going on there. Also, Six of Cups is going to help you release a lot of relationship negativity, or looking into the past and holding on to the past relationships or emotions that you felt. It's also Two of Swords and Two of Pentacles. It's going to help you make better decisions. It might actually bring up some decisions that you have to hurdle over because you are becoming more aligned with self and you are traveling in that direction. So know that there may be some hard decisions coming up, but this High Priestess energy, this tapping into your emotions, this letting go of the past and moving forward into that intuitive flow is really going to help you navigate that in areas of intelligence and communication, and also in physical realms and making things, creating things. Okay. All right, Pisces. That feels like a lot of scattered energy. I'm not sure if you guys are feeling really scattered. Just know that you have picked up some traits, some codependent traits from the things that you have gone through. And you have picked up some very manipulative traits, some very just like toxic traits. Know that this does not make you who you are. Okay? No. These are things and wounds that you're holding within you that are skewing the way that you make decisions. Okay, it's not who you are. That is not who you are. Okay? And you can restructure whenever you want to. And I feel like emotionally you really feel like that right now. Like with this Chariot and this Empress energy, like you're really feeling like a change is coming and you need to somehow emotionally become more aligned. And I think you feel that. You just don't know it yet. You just haven't gotten into that logical part of self yet. That's okay. I don't know if that one, here, I'm going to shuffle and do one more. Okay. Moonology for Pisces, for the new moon in Taurus. Moonology, Pisces, new moon in Taurus. Your energy is like all over the place. I've dropped the deck more today with you guys than I have in the last 6 readings. Ooh. Pisces. All right, that works for me. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Oh, that's so funny. And then it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Yep. So I'm kind of curious to see by next full moon how you guys are feeling. So please drop in the comment if any of this resonated with you, because I want to know if this full moon in Scorpio is going to come to fruition in the full moon. See if you release a lot of negativity that way. And then meditate and contemplate. Again, the things to really focus on here is the harem, your traditions, your values. What are keeping you locked in? This Queen of Swords, I would definitely try and tap into her, because these are toxic boundaries, whereas the High Priestess is divine boundaries. So where have you been taught toxic boundaries versus divine boundaries? Because I think that's really going to help you see the error of your own ways, or see where you are holding yourself back. Okay, and then also this Empress energy, nature. Maybe take some time out in nature. Go feel the flow. Go sit by a river. Go sit in the sun. Go feel things. Go feel alive, because that's going to help this movement. The Chariot, really focus on movement, traveling, change. What do you want to change? Things like that. Then also I would focus on the High Priestess. You got a lot that you can meditate on. The High Priestess, loving boundaries. What does loving boundaries look like? And then the Magician. What does divine creation look like? What does that look like? Because you essentially are the master, and the Magician is a very, like, he's got a trickster energy about him. He's got this manipulative energy about him. So if you aren't careful, you could step into those realms. So that's why the High Priestess comes in, to set in those boundaries so that you don't dip into those realms. Okay? Yeah, some shadow work for you guys, for sure, Pisces. But I love it. I love shadow work. All right. Again, if this does not resonate with you, please go check out your moon, sun, and rising, and Venus. If none of those resonate, again, my link is in the description. So is my email. Shoot me a message, book an appointment, whatever you got to do, so that we can get you the information you need or want. All right, lovelies. I hope you have a great new moon, and I hope this helped. Have a great day, and I will see you for the full moon.